Hey guys, Coach Michael Burt, the Super Coach. Every single week I come into your life with some concept that I think can really help a certain demographic of people. One of my favorite shows to do every month. I do one show in this month. It's called Good Coach, Bad Coach. If you've been listening to the show for some period of time, I thought there was tremendous power in the Robert Kiyosaki book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, where he compared and contrasted his two fathers. And I went on to write a blog about that called Good Coach, Bad Coach. Secrets that great coaches know that the others never figure out. And after 25 years of coaching, both at the high school level and preparing players for the collegiate level, and now coaching hundreds and hundreds of people at one time, I see patterns. I see trends. I see missing structures. And one of the biggest missing structures that I see is confidence. Okay? And I wrote a whole book on this called Swag. And what I wrote down many years ago when I was coaching was that a player that had confidence, there was nothing they could not or would not do. They would attempt anything. A player that was insecure and did not have confidence, she wouldn't even try anything. She wouldn't even push anything. She wouldn't even exert any effort toward anything. So I stepped back and I said, a good coach is in the business of building, maintaining, and protecting other people's confidence. Okay? So I want you to really think about this, because this is not the approach most coaches take. Most coaches take the approach of destroying other people's confidence. I see husbands and wives that destroy each other's confidence. Parents and children that destroy each other's confidence. Boss and employee that destroys each other's confidence. Co-workers that destroy each other's confidence. I've had employees at times in my life where I would come up with ideas and they would tell me every reason in the world why they wouldn't work. There was no back and forth of protecting each other's confidence. Go out there and get beat up in a day and get beat up in the office and then go home and get beat up. It just deflates your confidence. So confidence is not specific to kids. It affects everybody. So you first got to ask, my job as a good coach is I am in the protection of confidence business. My job is to help you build it, protect it, maintain it, and get it back if you've lost it. You'd be shocked how many adults lose their confidence every day. How many salespeople lose their confidence every day? Confidence, so let's break confidence down to where it's a science. Confidence is the one thing that affects everything. Affects all 7 billion people on the planet. Confidence is the memory of success. That's a psychological definition. But what if you hadn't had any success? Guess what? Your confidence ain't very high, is it? Your confidence is low if you don't have any success. So we got to have a better definition. So confidence is an internal knowing that you can create or manifest something that you envision in your mind. So I like to ask people, how do you have bigger thoughts? You get exposed to bigger people. You go to bigger places. It expands your mind in all directions. You never go back to your original dimension. So you got big thoughts. And through the consistency of making and keeping commitments to yourself, you build confidence and internal knowing that you can create or manifest, even when other people tell you that you cannot. So the confidence comes through a consistent, repetitive, ongoing, systematic practice. The reason I'm confident in my coaching is because I do it every single day. I'm doing the reading. I'm doing the studying. I'm practicing. I'm getting results. My clients are producing and performing. So my confidence is high. What if I went out for 2 weeks and nothing worked? How fast? Lou Holtz used to say, what takes years to build up can take seconds to tear down. What takes years to build up can take seconds to tear down. There's been times in my life that I had all kinds of confidence and one event took it all away. I had to have people in my life protecting it. So the good coach is constantly evaluating the confidence level of a person, and they're understanding what confidence is. It is an internal knowing you can create or manifest something. It is the ability to take thought or envision thought and see it through to its logical conclusion. It is the ability to overcome objection and obstacle, which are things that impede progress. It is progress in the direction of a dominant focus. So right now I want you thinking, how good am I as a coach at building and protecting and maintaining the swag of my people? Am I good at it? Am I awful at it? Because most coaches spend a lot of time tearing their people down. They spend a lot of time finding fault and weakness in other people. They are masters at finding weakness in a person and exploiting that weakness. What you have to do is say, you do have missing structures. See how I talk to people? I don't say problems. I don't say weakness. Those are weak words. I use power phrases. You have 2 missing structures. If we just filled those missing structures, how valuable would it be to you? You understand what I'm doing here? Because I know this. I could say the wrong thing at the wrong time and completely destroy every bit of confidence that you've got. So role number 1 is understanding what confidence is. When we come back after the break, I'm going to give you what role number 2 is. How do you build it? How do you maintain it? And more importantly, how do you get it back once you've lost it? Because this is the role of a great coach. Come on back in segment number 2. Hey guys, Coach Michael Burt, the Super Coach. Gone are the days where you just buy a book. When you pre-order my new book, Everybody Needs a Coach in Life, my 11th book, my most comprehensive book, let me tell you what I'm going to give to you the minute you pre-order. I'm going to give you 5 hours of coaching from me on the book. I'm going to give you access to Monster Producer, my biggest coaching program, online, live, every 30 days for 6 months. I'm going to give you access to my Total Growth Academy, over 400 coaching sessions. I'm going to give you 7 webinars with me where you can interact with me on every chapter of the book. Go get Everybody Needs a Coach in Life. CoachBurt.com/new book. Hey guys, welcome back. Good Coach, Bad Coach. I'm the Super Coach, Michael Burt. People ask me all the time, why do you call yourself the Super Coach? It's like a coach on crack. It's just a jacked up coach that coaches the whole person. My unique background of being a former championship coach with an entrepreneurial mind is I know how to take liabilities and turn them into assets. And one liability that some people have, I wrote about it in this book. This would be a great book for your team to get. It's called Swag. The original title of this book was called A Course in Confidence. Richard, have there been times in your life you lost your confidence?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's been time in my life. I write about in this book at 25 years old, I was madly in love with a high school sweetheart. And all of my confidence was tied up in how she felt about me. I was so confident that I bought an engagement ring because I wanted to hold on to that relationship, although I could feel it falling apart. And she broke up with me before I proposed to her, and all of my confidence went down the drain. And because of that, here's what I said. Here was my problem. I didn't diversify my confidence. You see, we teach people to diversify their money. We actually need to diversify our confidence. Because if all of your confidence is tied up in one thing, and that thing is not going well for you, then your life looks very bad, very bleak. And so during that period of time, another woman came along who's a beautiful Italian woman named Tavi Fontana. I write about her in my new book, Everybody Needs a Coach in Life. Octavia Fontana, this beautiful Italian blonde-headed woman who was interested in me, but I had my head down. So in such a pity party, in such a state of depression and whining and feeling sorry. My confidence was so low that I couldn't see this other beautiful woman who was interested in me. And she said to me one day, man, you got this all wrong. This is all screwed up. She said, all of your confidence was tied up in that woman. There's no such thing as rejection. She didn't want what you had to offer, but there's a whole lot of people who do, including me, and this is a beautiful woman. And I was just it taught me a valuable lesson. Always diversify your confidence. Because if all of your confidence is in your business, you see, my business is not going very well. I go home to my wife and my daughter, my family. I go home to hobbies and other things. But a lot of people that are workaholics, their business is not going good. Their confidence is shot. If in the sports world, you could have 7 great games and have 1 bad game, and your confidence is completely shot because you start thinking and doubting and questioning. So what is the role of a good coach? A good coach comes in there and says, look, I'm going to build your confidence. How do I build it? I'm going to put you in situations to thrive, prosper. I'm going to affirm and validate. I'm going to help you remember when you were great. One of my best players I ever coached was Anne-Marie Lanning. She scored 2,700 points for us at Riverdale when I was coaching. And I used to affirm her like this: you are the best player in Tennessee. You will become a Miss Basketball. Nobody else has the heart and drive and passion that you do. And when she began to lose her confidence, I could sense it. And I would remind her, you are the best player in Tennessee. I've never coached a player as good as you. I'm so glad we're in this together because we can't win a championship without you. And I would just see her eyes light up, and I would see her perk up and go, okay, you're right, Coach. I am the best player in Tennessee. Now, that was not a prideful thing. She was a Miss Basketball. She did become Miss Basketball, which meant she was the best player in Tennessee. So what was I doing as a coach? I was building her confidence. So I was building it, and I was protecting it. I want you to think of your confidence as putting it in a lockbox that nobody has the key to except you. So what another person thinks about me, I don't let it destroy my confidence. Whether a person likes me or don't like me, I can't let it destroy my confidence. Where my wife feels good about me, that can't let it destroy my confidence. I know it's easy to put all your eggs in a basket and watch that basket and that basket not work, and then your confidence is gone. Your job as a coach is to protect that confidence. Keep it sacred. Constantly know. Every day I'm building people up versus tearing people down. A bad coach goes to work on destroying another person's confidence. What do? They make digs. They make slight comments. They make negative comments. They give little punches. They give little jabs. When a person's down, I knew you wouldn't be any good. I knew you'd never be great at this. I knew you'd never turn out to be anything. It's not what a good coach does. I can tell you this right now. I got millionaires right now I'm coaching that I'm in the business of protecting their confidence. What if they have a bad day in the market? What if they go 3 months without something? In 08, 09, I was coaching a guy worth $50 million. And the market was eroding every bit of wealth that he had. He was looking at having to go bankrupt. He was looking at having to lay everybody in his company off. His confidence was completely shot. My job was to protect it. You are a great CEO. What did I do? I had him get there every morning at 6:30 in the morning. I got him back in the gym working out. I got him around positive people. I had coaching sessions with him every week. What was I doing? At the end of the day, he paid me to protect his confidence, and he was 50 years old. So a lot of people don't have confidence and don't have courage to go take action. So what's your job? Get them to believe they can do it. So let me finish with this. How do we protect the confidence of another person? Number one, we know what erodes it. Lack of preparation erodes it. Negative environments erode it. Constant digging another person erodes it. Lack of consistent success erodes it. All of these things chip away at your confidence. Your job is to put your people in an environment they can thrive and prosper in. That's what your job as a coach is. That's why the culture is so critical. We're doing a launch for another company out in another state. They don't have confidence in the launch. You know why? Because they don't have confidence in their people right now. They don't have confidence that everybody's on board, rowing in the same direction, believing the same things. So my job is to get on an airplane and go there and say, hey, we're going to do this. We can do this. You are a genius. This is a great company. I'm protecting that swag, guys. So a good coach goes to work on the confidence. Without confidence, confidence can be either the greatest asset or the greatest liability that you've got. So I want to encourage you as we close the show today. If you are a coach, if you are a leader, if you are a boss, if you are a manager, you got to go to work and instilling confidence. If you have clients, you got to go to work at instilling confidence. Okay? If you don't instill these things, the confidence is going to be eroded, and that asset is very quickly going to be a liability. And once confidence is going against you, once momentum and energy is going against you, it's like compounding interest in the wrong direction, man. Is that now we got to work hard to get it back. Remember this, what takes years to build up can take seconds to tear down. I believe we need more good coaches in the world. There's so many bad coaches in the world out there destroying people's confidence. I believe we got to educate coaches because of how influential they can be in the world. Every month I do a show called Good Coach, Bad Coach. It is a podcast. It is a vodcast you can find on my YouTube channel. Today's show was this. How do you build confidence? How do you maintain it? How do you protect it? And it starts with your own. And by the way, if you are coaching people, you need a person in your life that helps you protect yours. I'm Coach Michael Burt, guys. Everybody needs a coach in life. Thank you for letting me be yours. Hey guys, Coach Michael Burt, and I get asked all of the time, what does a good coach do? See, a good coach should engage you in a set of systematic behaviors that allows you to do something tomorrow you can't do today. They should find and fill your missing structures. They help you break through that ceiling of success that you can't break through on your own. And that, my friend, is why everybody needs a good coach in life. Check out Coach Michael Burt's Total Growth Academy at CoachBurt.com.